94 Upper Deck SP. It's in the game. One box, random team, numero uno. We only have one box of this beauty. I bought it with Hawkmania at the National. Good luck. The Mariners are the team you want to get, but there's also a little Michael Jordan hollow something or other in this too, supposedly. Four times, excuse me, on the dice. 1, 2, 3, and 4 times in the dice. Where are those Mariners? 9 spot. 9 spot. 4 times in the dice. Good luck. Uno, dos, tres, and cuatro. Mr. McCray. Mr. McCreasy. Who knows if it was those last 5 spots that brought you that mojo, the Mariners mojo. We'll never know. How will they know? They'll never know. How could they know? How would they know? They'll never know. How could they know? But that's what you're looking at. Let me put it into order for all y'alls. Whoa. Hey-ya. All right, so just uploading that last video from the repack. Memories. This brings back memories right here. I don't even want to I just want to be so gentle. I don't want to really rip the. You know? It's just too much fun. Opening old wax, not something you get to do every day. And this is, in my opinion, one of the absolute most fun parts of being in this hot seat is we get to open up the old goodies every once in a while. 94 Upper Deck SP with the A-Rod die cut as the chase. I literally remember these packs. My goodness, these are so pretty. These are so pretty. I love it. Is that Piazza on the cover? Is that Piazza? Who was that? Is that Piazza? No, 94? No way. Who was that? Looks like pinstripes. It can't be. I mean, what Yankee is that? Doesn't look like a Yankee though, but it has to be, right? The pinstripes. Is it Paul? No, it's not Paul O'Neill. It's a righty. Huh. All right. Anyway, is it Bernie? It's not Bernie. No way. No way. I don't think it's Bernie. No way. All right, let's open some packs. Good luck, everybody. This is the old stuff. Oldie but goodie. Oldie but goodie. Man, this stuff brings back some sick memories. Let's go. Is it Danny? It could no. It could be Danny. Yeah, it's not. It's not Bernie. Danny Tartable. Is it? Which is it backwards? Is this? Are they just backwards? This and that? I don't even know. Yeah, there's the die cuts in the back. All right, Danny Tartable, Chad Curtis. Chad Curtis. Look at these, man. B.J. Surhoff. Trot Nixon. Great picture there on the premier prospect of Trot Nixon. Walt Weiss. Guess we'll sleeve the Trot Nixon. Why not? Roberto. Alomar on the phone in the dugout. Look at that. Good luck finding a picture. You know how much money that would, like Motorola? How much Motorola did not pay $1 for that picture? Motorola did not pay a freaking dollar for that picture. I'll promise you right now. How, like, they, you know? For the Blue Jays on the Alomar. Pat Listash here is in front of the die cut of Tom Hank for the Rangers. Pat Listash and Hank is our die cut. We're looking for the A-Rod die cut. Tell us how you really feel, James. Yeesh. All right. Pack number 2. White Sox. McRae, right? White Sox, McRae, Jordan. Jordan and A-Rod. You're looking for a Jordan and A-Rod. There's a Michael Jordan in here. And we're going to try to find it. Ricky Bones. Bones. Rick Williams for the Cubs. Ooh, Rhino. Rhino for the Cubs. Nice. Derek Lee for the Padres on the Premier Prospect. Look at that. IYC in the Pods. Julio Franco for the White Sox, one of the 37 teams he played for. Hey, there's Mikey. Yep, Dodgers. I was going to say he wasn't on the Mets yet. Dodgers on the Piazza. That's cool. Danny Jackson. And then the die cut's going to be Mark Whiten in this pack. Mark Whiten for the Cardinals. Why Mark Whiten is getting a top loader? It's just because he's a die cut. Otherwise, he would not be getting a freaking top loader right now. This is a lot of fun, though. I'll top load all the Premier Prospects and like some of the really big names like the Rhino and the Piazza. Sorry, Alomar. No disrespect. You were great. Doug Drabeck. Remember him? Yeah, I do. Doug Drabeck. Mark Langston. Eric Karros. He was good for the Dodgers. He was good. Ooh, Roger Clemens on the Red Sox. That's a sick card. Look at that. The Hollow View FX of Clemens. That's awesome. McRae and the Red Sox. Sick card. That's super cool. This stuff is awesome. Old school, baby. Oh, look who's right behind him. Big Mac, and I feel like, didn't they use this picture recently in a product? I vaguely recall seeing this exact picture, because I remember talking about his mullet. I swear to God, I think they stole this picture. I really do. Oh, slamming Sammy for the Cubs. Put it down gently, Big Sammy. That's after a bomb right there. He's putting that bat down after hitting a bomb. Orlando Merced. And then, ooh, Cal Ripken Jr. on the die cut for the Orioles. Solid, Counselor. Solid. We take Cal Ripken Jr.'s from 1994 products. Yes, we do. That's cool. Nice die cut there. I mean, it's a very old product. The box was very old and slightly beat up. Some of these cards are not crispy, full disclosure. But a lot of them are still pretty good. Cal die cut on the board is right. Like, it's not bad, don't get me wrong. Like, some of these are fine, and some of them have questionable edges and stuff on the back. But I think that you're going to get that a lot. with this product. Lenny Dykstra. Cal Eldred, he was solid for a minute. Brooks, the premier prospect for the Cubs. Who was this guy's last name again? Kishnick? I barely... Oh, it's Bonds. Let's go. It's not every day you get to pull Bonds out of a pack. Bonds for the Giants. McRae, it's a PC piece. Alan Trammell. Juan Guzman for the Blue Jays. And Biggio on the die cuts for the Astros. A 6-year Biggio. Astros, Bryce gets the Biege. Nice Bonds. We take any Bonds we can get. Is there any other cool Bond stuff in this, or just like a base card of him? Probably just base card. I don't recall anything else, but still a lot of packs, guys. Yeah, this is really fun. It's a lot of packs. We got plenty to go here. Let's find us an A-Rod. Let's find us a Jordan. And for now, we're going to find a Pudge. Pudge for the champs. Ranges. The old Ivan. Oh, double. Double Ivan. 3rd year Ivan times 2. Brett Saberhagen for the Mets. Shelly Davis. Ooh, but behind Shelly is a man named Ken Griffey Jr. from McRae and the Mariners. That's sweet. Blackjack, Mr. McDowell there. Paul Wagner for the Pirates. He was a good closer for a minute. No. And then Mark Whitten again. Boo. On the die cut. No more Whitten. No more and then. Wagner was a closer, no? Wasn't Wagner a closer? Nah, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different guy. I mean, maybe not every pack. I don't know. There hasn't been one in every pack. He did finish as a closer, didn't he? I thought so. Okay, I'm not crazy. We got a die cut coming here in the back. Cal Eldred again up top for the Brewers. Lenny Dykstra for the Phillies. Tim Wallach with a great picture of him with his kid on top. That's an awesome picture. Dodgers. Nice. Hawkins on the for the Twins on the premier prospect, but Cal Ripken on the base. We take that. And the die cut's going to be Ray Lankford. He was really good for a long time. Ray Lankford for the Cardinals. Did Wagner finish as a closer for Houston? Yeah, Air. I love the way these packs crumple up. I can't get enough of it. It's so good. Sounds about right. Oh, I saw the die cut. Bill Swift, pitcher. Doug Drabek again. Doc Gooden for the Mets. Let's go. That's cool. Brian Hunter, the premier prospect. Jose Canseco for the Rangers. Kruk for the Phillies. Eric Anthony making a nice catch there. And then Rondell White for the Expos on the die cut. Didn't we hit a Cliff Floyd in the 93 also when we were opening that stuff looking for the Jeter? We hit a Johnny Damon, a Carlos Delgado, a Cliff Floyd, right? We hit all these These guys that we weren't even expecting to see. I think. Guys, a few spots left in the next repack. It should be full when we're done with this, if it is not full already. Bobby Thompson for the Giants. Bones. Moises Alou, wow, for the Expos. And then look at that, we were just talking about him. Just talking about him. Carlos Delgado. That's so weird. Speak and thou shalt appear. Should talk more about A-Rod, huh? Carlos Delgado, second year, I believe, on the Hollow View for the Blue Jays. Yeah. Damn. In his first 11 games as a Blue Jay, he hit 7 home runs. One that went off the window of the restaurant at the Sky Dome. That's actually really cool. I did not know that. That's really cool. Carlos Delgado, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the weekend. DT phone home, nice hit. That's a cool one. Robin Ventura for the White Sox. The smooth fielding, slow feet. Robin Ventura. Carl Everett, Rick Aguilera, and then Tom Hank for the Rangers. So many packs left, guys. Tons of fun here. After this pack, I'm taking a sip of my cafefe. That means we're going to hit a banger in this pack. Come on. Give us a banger. Nope. Biggio on the base. Ooh, Musina. Musina for the Orioles. He was really good. John Burkett. Oh, maybe. John Burkett. Rondell White. Oh, it is, yes! Bo Jackson for the Angels. Sizzle. Bo knows. Blowing bubbles on the back of the card, baby. That's so cool. Can literally see the difference. He's like looking and then he's like smiling. See? Look. Look at the hologram. Look at the hologram. I dare you. Look. He's just looking, and then watch him smile. Ready? There he is. Oh, Bo. He goes from just looking to smiling. Bo knows baseball, baby. That's great. Alan Trammell. Barry Bonds again. Hells yes. More Bonds, please. Thank you. Come again. Jeff Bagwell on the Astros. And then Listash, boo. The Brewers. Nah, Listash was all right. Right, Bard? I'm telling you, he's smiling at one angle, and then he's just looking at the other angle. They had like a multi-hologram thing going on there. Peekaboo. Oh, bro, the holograms are the nuts, counselor, right? They can't afford to put holograms on cards anymore. They're too cheap. They can afford it, they're just too cheap. Alright, no surprise on the die cut this time. A damaged Ray Langford up top. Wilson Alvarez on the base. Roberto Kelly. Jose Silva, pitcher for the Blue Jays on the Premier Prospect. Sosa, base. Mark McGwire, base. Oh, look, Cecil Fielder. That's awesome. Cecil Fielder for the Tigers. Great card. Great card. And then Dean Palmer as our die cut. I'm going to go through more, and then we'll top load later. Oh, it's a Joe. We got the die cut first. We'll show it. Joe Carter die cut in the back for the Blue Jays. Just because it was staring at us. Rondell. Tewksbury. It's the Tukes. Oral Hershiser for the Dodgers. Griffey die cut hologram. That is such a cool card. Griffey die cut hologram. No way, that's so sick. Congrats, McRae, that's amazing, dude. What a great card. Pretty clean, man. Like, honestly, like, I don't think any of this stuff is getting a 10, but, like, because the back edges are just so tough on one side. But I don't know why it can't get... It'll get it, I would say, at least an 8. And for this product, that's probably really hard. That's great, man. I think this gets an 8. But if you look at the left edges in the bottom left corner, it's the only reason it won't probably do better than a 9. But the rest of the card is crispy. Is this the only part of the card that's questionable at all? The rest of the card is very clean. Very, very... For this, I mean, given what I'm seeing, man, this is in great shape. That's fucking awesome. Let's put that up there. Actually, you know what? Let's have Griffey hang out right here. That's great. Piaz on the Dodgers, Julio Franco, and then Donnie Baseball for the Yankees. I'll sleeve all that in a little bit. Awesome card, man. Awesome card. That's so cool. Such a fun hit. Chili. Bobby Jones. I once watched him throw a one-hitter in the playoffs against the Giants. It was either the game before or after Benny Agbayani hit a 13th inning walk-off. Bobby Jones threw, I believe, a one-hitter. I was at both games. Oh, shit. Hello, A-Rod. Premier Prospect, no die cut, but that's A-Rod. We'll just Mariners, we'll keep marinering it up. There's Alomar on the phone again. Walt Weiss. Clemens for the Red Sox. And Greg Jeffries for the Cardinals on the die cut. Ha! That's fun, where... It's just a fun product. We haven't seen it in forever, obviously. It's just, I haven't seen this since I was a kid. Ooh. All right, Marquise Grissom. Fred McGriff. Look at that. Fred McGriff for the Braves. Kirk Presley on the Mets on the prospect piece. Bo Jackson for the Angels on the base. It's so cool. Jeff Kent when he was a Met. I sure remember that. Jeff Kent when he was a Met. Frank Thomas for the White Sox. And then the Premier Prospect die cut of Brad Fulmer with a busted top left corner anyway. But that's you're looking for A-Rod in this. This is exactly what you're looking for with A-Rod. This is the A-Rod card. Just if this was A-Rod with the die cut, that's the nuts. I believe. All right, give me a moment to just top load some stuff, guys. It's really, a lot of these cards are not in crispy condition. I'm telling you right now. This is similar to that 93 SP. It's tough to get good condition in this stuff. See the team on the helmet of the die cut. Greg Vaughn. Todd Hundley, man. He was like a great catcher for 8 minutes for the Mets. Mark Grace for the Cubs. Jose Canseco. Canseco for the Rangers on the holo. That's awesome. What did I do with the hollows here? Will Clark for the Rangers. Paul Molitor for the Blue Jays. Look at all these legends. Tim Salmon for the Angels and Robin Ventura on the die cut for the White Sox. I love seeing these names. This is my childhood right here. This is all my childhood right here. I was 12 when this product came out. I loved baseball. When I was a little kid, baseball, I loved it. Baseball and some the same thing. Baseball and hockey, my two favorite. I love football for fantasy purposes, but thank you, Air Jordan. I'm not familiar with the competition. Okay, let's continue, guys. This is so much fun. I love this stuff. I really do. I love it. This is just my childhood right here. I can't even... I just love it. I kind of like wish you guys were like, even though you're here with me in the room, I like wish you guys were like all sitting next to me and everybody got to open a pack. It's just so much fun getting to open the old stuff. I wish Cat was here. He's asleep somewhere. Carlos Baerga, he was great. Brian Anderson, he was okay. Brian Harper. Who was that? Charlie Park? Yeah. Oh, Chan Ho Park. Wow. Chan Ho Park. He was great. Dodgers, that leg kick baby. Chan Ho and the Premier Prospect. We'll top load that. Paul Molitor, yes. Will Clark, thank you, sir. May I have another? Kirby. Puckett for the Twinkies. And then Canseco on the die cut. Great pack there. Great pack. We take it. Fun pack. Old stuff is the best, man. Take your spots in the repack. It's going to be next. We don't have any more Upper Deck 94 SP, I'll tell you that. But if you want to help me help you and open the old wax stuff, we have one pack of 96. Was it? Or sorry, not 96. It's 2016 rather. In every break, and the one pack of oops. Oh no, that's right. In every repack, 89 Upper Deck. So 2 packs we get to open, old school packs in every repack. Believe it or not, this pack right here brings us to the halfway point of this awesome throwback experience. Terry Steinbach, Delino DeShields, Ken Caminetti, Alex Ochoa for the Orioles on the Premier Prospect, Jeff Kent Mets, Bo Jackson on the base, and then there's one more card in between Bo and the die cut. It's going to be Brett Boone. Wow, Brett Boone for the Mariners, right? Or the Reds? Which one? And Bernard Gilkey. Oh, it's for the Reds on the Brett Boone. Look at Boone. Look at Brett Boone. Pre-steroids when he hit 8,000 home runs for 1 year with the Mariners. That was Brett Boone, right? And then Bernard Gilkey, when he played for the Cardinals before the Mets gave him $1 gazillion with Bobby Bonilla just to suck. Am I bitter? Maybe. But at least Gilkey got his cameo in Men in Black, so all is right in the world, right? I just love these crumpled up packs. It's just so much fun. Bring back the packs, the foil. I don't even care if it takes longer for me to open every pack. I love this foil. Oh, look, it's Matt Williams with his oversized bat, but you can't see it in this picture because he's catching a pop-up. Matt Williams, the third baseman for the G-Men. Blauser for the Braves, Jeff Blauser. Ruben Sierra, he was also pretty solid for the A's. Johnny Damon for the Royals. On the Premier Prospect, it's Damon for McRae. That's awesome. I'll sleeve and top load that. Tony G, of course. The legend, the man, the myth, the legend. Ben McDonald, Travis Fryman. And then look at that. That's a really good card. Johnny Damon on the Premier Prospect die cut. He was in 93 also, so I think the 93 is his nut card, but this is close to it. The top letter is busted, but the card itself is great. Nice Damon there for the Royals. There we go. Premier Prospect die cut. So double Johnny Damon in that pack. Yeah, he was great on the Royals, man. Great on the Royals, great on the A's. He's all right on the Red Sox, I guess. I guess. Not for $1 gazillion, but. Maddox. Derek Bell. As a Padre, not a Pirate. Randy Myers. DJ Boston. Premier Prospect. Wade Boggs for the Yankees. Carlos Garcia. Mr. Delgado for the Blue Jays. That's cool. And then Rick Aguilera on the die cut. Lee Smith for the Orioles. Rod Beck. Brett Butler. Mike Bell, Rangers premier prospect. Dave Winfield, nice. For the Twins. Chris Hammond. And then somebody stuck to him. Cliff Floyd. Expos. Chris Hammond and Blauser. Die cut for the Braves. 1994. Upper Deck. I love how they made the boxes exactly so that you could sell them like opening them packs, like individual packs, you know? Like they made it so that it had that indentation. You could like prop it up. Greg Jeffries, boo. Andy Van Slyke on the hologram for the Pirates. There's the Wizard making the no-look underhand throw for the Cardinals. Joe Carter on the base, Juan Gonzalez on the base, and Brett Boone on the die cut pre-Seattle steroids. What's up, Chow? He kind of did, Brink. You're kind of right about that. But I feel like back then, a lot of the guys looked a lot older than they were, you know? He wasn't the only one. Dean Palmer. Larry Walker for the Expos. That's sweet. Lucinda, I like that a lot. Royce Clayton. Preston Wilson. He was like a good prospect for the Mets. Didn't really ever... He was okay. Didn't they trade him for Cliff Floyd? Carl Everett, excuse me. Robin Ventura for the White Sox. Ooh, the Chef. And then Maddox on the die cut, but Sheffield as a Marlin. Gotta love that. Sizzle. And the die cut of Maddox. Chow, I've been going on a big football rant. I'm going to finish it after this break, maybe in between or after the next repack or something. But I gave like a big rundown of some games and teams before this break. If anybody wants to rewind the stream at some point, they can listen to me talk about football stuff. Give out some sharp information, but still some games that I haven't gone over yet, and I'm going to. Maybe like 40% of the games. Sorry in advance if you didn't want to hear me yap about football, but I'll go through it as quickly as possible. I love it, right, Counselor? Sheffield, when I was a little kid, I collected two guys, Sheffield and Dominic Hasek. I just thought they both were ballers. I just loved the way they played. Hasek, I loved the goalies, and then he was great. And yeah, and Sheffield, I loved the way he wagged his bat and killed the ball. Had such a fast bat swing. He had such a ridiculous swing where to get from the bat from the shoulder to through the strike zone took so long that his swing was just so hard. They were, Counselor. Them, the San Jose Sharks, the Charlotte Hornets. If you didn't have one of those jerseys, you weren't born when we were born. If you didn't have one of those jackets or jerseys. Exactly, under your starter jacket. with the North Face. The North Face backpack. And the pumps, the shoes. It didn't come in, Roberto. It's probably not going to be here until Monday, from what I understand. I asked. I apologize. Bernard Gilkey, Cardinals. Darren Dalton for the Phillies. John Olerud. Slow foot, but good glove and a solid bat for the Blue Jays. Mr. Wilson. Nope, just kidding. Glenn Williams. Don't remember him. John Kruk. Canseco again for the champs. Jim Abbott. Jim Abbott for the Yankees. Sick. And then Lee Smith on the die cut. It was. It was. Yep. When you press that button. Tom Hank. Not Tom Hanks. Tom Hank. Pedro. P-Mart. I love how the picture is him bunting. Pedro Martinez bunting on the back. And then Ricky. Ricky loves baseball. Ricky loves baseball with the shades for the A's. It's a cool hit. Billy Wagner. Premier prospect Billy Wagner for the Astros. Look at that. Peterson. Cal Ripken on the base. Ooh, Reggie Sanders. And Chris Hoyles. Reggie Sanders on the base. Hoyles on the die cut. I might come in like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock on Monday to do the tennis if it's here early enough. Sorry for the inconvenience, Roberto, even though it really wasn't our fault. But Todd Zeal. Wow. Todd Zeal on the Cardinals and Albert Bell on the Indians. That's sweet. He was great. I liked him a lot until he got caught corking his bat. Who? Jarrell Wade, premier prospect? Say what? Jack McDowell, Blackjack, Ken Griffey Jr. on the base. Jimmy Keybase and the Rod Beck, the 65-year-old trapped in a 28-year-old's body. Three seasons. He was only in the league for 3 years when this card was made. Greg Jeffries. Hoyles. Bill Swift. DJ Boston again on the premier prospect. Randy Johnson, the big unit for the Mariners. McRae. Our first Randy Johnson. Wally Joyner, he was all right. For the Royals. Klesko, he was all right also. And then Mo Vaughn for the Red Sox on the die cut. That's a really cool card. I loved Mo Vaughn. And the only ball that I've ever caught at any game was a Mo Vaughn walk-off at Fenway when I was a little kid, believe it or not. I was at sleepaway camp, and they took a bunch of kids to the game. And Mo Vaughn hit a walk-off for the Red Sox to the right field. And I caught that ball. That's the only ball I've ever caught at any stadium. Ever. No, I thought it was Ortiz too. It was Mo Vaughn. It wasn't Ortiz. I was a little kid. It was Mo Vaughn. I got them confused when I said that. And when I said Ortiz last time, it was definitely, I was confused. It was definitely Mo Vaughn. Oh, okay. You know, you're teasing me now. How the hell did you get in my top load pile, Mr. Hank? Colorblind. Colorblind Brown. So my last name's Brown. So I can't see the colors. Alright. I've top loaded 8,000 cards in this break, too many, but we're having a good time, so it's okay. We're also in no rush. Da-na-na-na-na-na. The 70-year-old Rod Beckley Smith there. He's also kind of like 70-year-old looking. Bobby Thompson and... Oh! It's an A-Rod. A-Rod on the hologram for Mr. McCreasy and the Mariners. Let's go. Pour it on. Let's go. Knobloch, he had some throwing problems, if you may recall. Jeffrey Hammond and a die cut of Hoyles. Having a fun little box here. Give us the Jordan, man! Or give us a die cut of A-Rod. I want one of those two. That'd be the dream. These cards are all stuck to each other. Derek Bell. Maddox on the base. Dennis Martinez with one unbelievable... Like, good luck finding a picture as good as this anymore. The dude is literally... He's got dirt on his butt. He's ready to go golfing. He's wearing borderline sandals. He's got a bracelet and a watch on. He's wearing a Rolex. He's got a belt on. And he's throwing 93 for the Indians. Dennis Martinez. Ray Lankford. I mean, honestly, if they have licensing issues, why don't they just put them like that? Instead of having jerseys with no team logos, just use this. Seriously. Go have him play a pickup game and just start taking pictures. Say wear whatever you want. People would rather see that. Chuck Carr, right? Wouldn't you rather see something goofy than like, ooh, Manny, that's sweet. Manny Ramirez. And then Todd Hundley for the Dodgers and the die cut. I like this Manny. The second year Manny. 93 was this rookie, I think. Or this might be his rookie and the other one was his die cut prospect. I don't even know. It's Manny. That's all I know. Blouser on the base. Matt Williams on the base. Kenny Lofton for the Indians on the base. Mike Bell for the Rangers. Not a base, but a premier prospect. Emart for the Mariners. Aaron Seeley and then Steve Avery. Seeley was good, man, for the Red Sox. Steve Avery, he was good too for the Braves and the die cut there. We got 4 packs left. Javi. Avery again. Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray for the Indians. He played for a bunch of teams. Preston Wilson for the Mets on the premier prospect. McRae. He was like actually not bad. Brian McRae was decent for the Royals. Rich Becker on the pitching piece. Is he a pitcher? No, maybe not. Just kidding. And then, damn, another premier prospect die cut. It's Mike Bell for the Rangers. Could have been an A-Rod. That's our third one, but no A-Rod. Looking for Jordan A-Rod. Glavin on the base. Mo Vaughn on the base. Wetland, Expos. Glenn Williams on the prospect piece. Kevin Mitchell. Mike who? Henneman. Scott, Mr. Cooper. And then Matt Williams in the die cut. We got you a bow base already, I think. Or for the Angels. Mo Vaughn on the base. Tom Glavine on the base. Ozzie Smith on the hollow. Very cool hollow for the Cardinals. We did hit a bow base. We hit two different bows. No, we hit two bows. We hit a bow base also. We hit a bow base also. Yeah. It was a cool picture, actually.
Yeah, I want to run my schedule by you.
Okay.
Where I wanted to put you next week.
Monday on Pop.
Yeah, something like that.
Tennis.
The big one, Monday on Pop. Okay.
Yeah.
The big one is Wednesday evening on baseball.
Yeah, that's fine for Bowman Chrome. Yeah, that's fine.
And then Saturday shift will be a split. You'll just be a four to close because I'm gonna have Hawk on in the morning.
Okay, that's fine. Also, I wanted to discuss with you just because it never occurred to me, but you know how I don't know if you know. I didn't really know until last night when he was telling me. I guess Cat needs, because he does 5 shifts and he really needs, he sleeps till 3 if he's on at 4. He'll sleep till 3. He's very strict about his sleep. So we were just talking randomly last night and I was like, so you're on Sunday? And he's like, yeah, I'm on at 4. And I was like, so you're just not going to wake up and watch football? And he's like, no. He's like, I need my sleep until 3. He's like, hopefully there'll be some Sundays. And I'm like, I'm sure there'll be some Sundays where you're not on and you'll be able to watch football. He goes, dude, well, it'd be perfect is if I was on baseball in the morning on Sunday. So, in the future, just throwing it out there, because then he could watch the games while he's on. And he could be awake for the games, and he can rip baseball at the same time, so he won't miss the games, and he'll still be on baseball on Sunday. And Sunday's not a slow day. So I don't see why we couldn't...
I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, especially with Bowman Chrome out,
Yeah.
if you could do, if for the next couple weeks, if he could do Sunday mornings,
But why does he have to sleep till 3 on Sundays?
No, it's any
He's
day
never
that
on Saturdays.
no, it's any day that he's I guess any day that he's on, he just always sleeps till 3 the day before. I don't know. He's very with his sleep.
I got him just mean to close this Sunday to get him an earlier shift.
That's fine. That's fine.
But then I'll
Just
I'm
talk to him.
I'm open to that,
not. Yeah, he's not gonna. You know how he is. He's never gonna say anything because he never asks for anything. But that's why I'm asking.
I'm gonna
on his
post.
behalf.
I'm gonna post this in chat. I just wanted to talk to you first.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, definitely Monday for tennis, and I'm fine Wednesday night. That's fine. Trevor Hoffman bunting. See, I love these old pictures. They literally put Hoffman bunting. It's Trevor Hoffman bunting on the back of the card. He's a legendary closer. He's bunting. Jay Bell on the base, and for the 3rd time, I think, in this freaking box, it's the legendary catcher, Chris Hoyles, pronounced incorrectly. That I don't even know who the hell this guy is. But this is the 3rd time we've hit his die cut. I mean, his numbers were really good. Shit. His numbers were freaking good. Dude batted .310, hit 29 bombs. That's good. The guy had 29 home runs and batted .310 as a catcher. That's good. All right, no peeking. I don't know what the last hit is. Is there a die cut in this pack? There might not be a die cut. I don't feel a die cut. Maybe there is. Is that die cut? Might be. All right, Avery, Javi, David Justice. Look at that. David Justice and the Braves. I'll top load him just out of respect. Brad Fulmer for the Expos and the prospect piece. Jeff Conine, he was really good for the Marlins. Paulie O'Neill. No picture on the back of him kicking a ball, thankfully. Alex Gonzalez for the Blue Jays, and our final hit of the box is a die cut. It's a Premier Prospect die cut. Is that Daryl Boston? No way. No, DJ Boston. It's not Daryl Boston. I was going to say. DJ Boston on the Premier Prospect die cut. We had a sweat. You could have been an A-Rod. It's okay. We hit some good stuff. This was a really fun box. Hope everybody enjoyed watching it, minus the listening to me talk about my schedule for the last 2 minutes. Let's do a recap of a really, really, really fun experience that I really appreciate you guys allowing us to do. I love it. It's not every day you get to open up a box of 94 Upper Deck SP. I can't say enough. All right, let's look at the recap. This is all the bases I top loaded, which is probably about 800 pieces too many. But all the big names from my childhood that I remember, Matt Williams probably, I don't know if he deserved a top load, but the rest of these guys probably did. Sorry, Matt Williams. Delgado. That was only because I think that was a second-year Delgado. Some really fun stuff. Ventura? Wow, Ventura snuck in a top load. I'm not sure. I don't think I top loaded all the Ventura. He got one in there, though. Ventura, you sneaky dog. Molitor got a couple in there, although he's pretty damn good. Fielder, Piazza, Donnie Baseball, the Crime Dog. Look at it. There's the Bo Jackson base with him sitting down with the shades. It's a great picture, man. Great picture. Thank you, DT. There's the Big Hurt. Don't tell Gleno he's a buyer. Bonds. It's hard to hit Bonds out of a pack. Open packs of cards and you hit freaking Barry Bonds. Come on now. I'm telling you, I swear I've seen this picture recently. I swear. I'm telling you. Didn't they use... I'm telling you. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me what product. They stole this picture recently. I'm telling you, Topps used this exact picture. I can just feel it. I can just freaking see it in my head. Icons, maybe? I'm telling you. They freaking stole that exact picture from Upper Deck. I can just freaking... It's like burned in my head. I don't know what product, but I'm freaking telling you. I'm telling you, right, Noah? I can just see it in my head. I can see it in your eyes. There's something you want to tell me. Move on. These are all the die cuts. Maddox there. Bernard Gilkey, Canseco, Ventura, Joe Carter, Greg Jeffries, Ray Langford, Biggio, Ripken, Tom Hank too many times. The Premier Prospects. Johnny Damon there. Chan-Ho Park. Derek Lee. And is that Otis? Or Trot? Trot Nixon. Some holograms. How cool. And you know what? Yeah, let's do those. Holograms. Ozzie Smith, Van Syke, Canseco, Bo Jackson, Delgado, and Roger Clemens. That stuff is uber cool. And then, no more and then, I mean, that's an unbelievable hit, that Griffey. I can't believe we hit that. Premier Prospect die cuts. Unfortunately, just the Damon there. Otherwise, nothing too spicy. But there were 3 spicy meatballs. Then I'm going to beat the sword from Mr. McCray. They're all Mariners. Their names are Ken, Alex, and Alex. So Ken Griffey Jr. on the die-cut hologram. That is super cool. A-Rod on the regular hologram. And then A-Rod on the Premier Prospect. Regular, not die-cut. I really love these cards. It's just so cool. I will beat the sword on all three of these for you, Mr. McRae. And they will hang out with us the rest of the day on our beautiful mantle. That was a box. Took us a minute, but we enjoyed it. We soaked it in. Random team number 1 of 1994. The little brown dog was 12 years old. 1994 Upper Deck SP. 94 was a great effing year, by the way. The New York Rangers won the Stanley Cup. Thank you for joining, guys. That was the break.